Hey guys, I'm Dr. Jake with Victory Health Center. Just got a couple things on my heart today I'm going to share with you. And, I get a lot of excuses. I get a lot of people going, I don't have time or I don't have money and that kind of stuff. So here's my goal for this video is that I want to stomp out all your excuses because listen to these stats. And this is for women out there. 67% of women have sleeping problems. 65% suffer from stress. 64% of all women in the United States eat unhealthy. That's like a confession. 71% struggle with exercising. 36% of all women listening to this today are obese. 32% of you guys, or you ladies, suffer from hypertension. 22% will die from heart disease, and 21% will die from cancer. And I know that those stats are like, what is Dr. Jake doing to me? But it's a reality. And the thing is that one of the biggest reasons that people get sick and they stay sick is because they don't have control of their excuses. And so I'm going to stomp your excuses right now. And so, number one, I can't take care of my health, but man, I just don't have time. I'm just so busy. And what those stats say is that you don't have time not to take care of your health. The truth is that you spend more money in healthcare, and you will at the end of your life and time trying to get healthy. And so why not get healthy now? Take the time now to be healthy so that in the future you can enjoy your life instead of going to the hospitals and going to the doctors all the time. Money. This is a good one. Here's what this research study says. Medical bills are the leading cause of bankruptcy. A Harvard study estimates that medical bankruptcies affect 2.5 million Americans annually, including 700,000 children, and nearly 78% of all people, of those people who had bankruptcies, they had health insurance. And so you spend your money now, taking care of your health now, not 10 years from now. Go ahead and start buying the good things. Go ahead and go to the EWG, get the Dirty Dozen. You want to get those organic. Start paying for your health instead of in the future paying for your sickness care. And you realize that that's what really Americans have, right? We have a sickness-based health model that says that you wait to pay for it. You wait to take care of your health until it's what? It's too late, man. It's too late. My kids, I got kids. I got to take my kids to practice. I got to take my kids to this and that and all this other stuff. Here's what we say. If you take care of your health now, then you can enjoy those practices even more in the future. But you know what? Is that you're less likely, if you take care of your health now, you're less likely to miss those because you had a heart attack or because you simply have a migraine sitting in bed. And so your kids, they're worth that. How cool is that? Your kids are worth actually you being healthy and taking care of your health. My wife just does not want to be involved. My husband, they just will not eat the kind of food that I'm trying to eat. They won't do anything that I'm trying to do. I'm exercising. He's discouraging me. Our office manager, when she first started as a patient, her husband highly discouraged her from eating well, from exercising and detoxing and everything else because he thought that it was not valuable. But when you spend $45,000 in 6 months on testing, then there is value to that. And so if your husband's not on board, it's too bad for him. I'm on board. And at some point he'll follow. Husbands out there, here's what's going to happen is that if you start taking care of your health, then the research says that your wife and your children will follow, just like church. But if the mom's leading the health, and generally she does, then the dad's going to be the one that falls behind. Dads, your responsibility. Man, my family just gives me a hard time about going to the chiropractor, getting adjusted all the time. I'm getting heck at my house. Thanksgiving was terrible because everybody was going, why aren't you eating sugar? Why aren't you doing that? And you know what? I'm coming. Sugar is a primary cause of obesity. Sugar increases the acidity in the body. Sugar causes inflammation. Sugar is a primary reason for high cholesterol. Sugar causes hormonal and metabolic imbalances, and there's a good chance that the reason that you're having hot flashes today and you're having abnormal cycles today is because you're eating too much sugar. Sugar is on a fast track to diabetes. Sugar is a known toxin. Sugar leads to heart disease. Sugar is an anti-nutrient. Sugar promotes cancer. When you go to the holiday Christmas party and you're not eating sugar and everybody's giving you a hard time, tell them, I'm not going to die early. Yeah. Next. Excuses. So today we're talking about the excuses that people use to not be healthy. Man, it's just too hard. Man, I get that. I promise I do. I get that with all my heart. It is too hard to be healthy, to take the time, to plan, to do everything else. But you know what's hard is pulling that catheter out when you're in a hospital because you were sick. You know what's hard is waking up every morning because you didn't take care of your health and going, you know what? I'm taking these 4 medications a day, but I don't want to take them, but I didn't take care of my health. Big deal, guys. It's too hard. Man, it's too hard to wake up in a hospital. I know that. I have no direction. You know what the good thing about being a patient at Victory or listening to the radio show or being a patient with a Maximized Living doctor is that we help you get direction. We have your directions. We help you set goals for your health care. We have everything written down. I teach a workshop. Listen, I don't want to teach a workshop every month. But the reason that I do is because I'm called to pour myself out and so that you can receive this information. And so there's some of you guys that don't come to workshops. There's other people that have no idea that there was ever a workshop here in Knoxville. And so go to victoryhealthcenter.com, click on the events tab, and get to a workshop. We got Planning 101 coming up. We've got fasting coming up in January. We've got a weight loss workshop. Ladies, you ready to lose some weight? Now's the time. And so start today. And so no direction. The next one's no accountability. There's a couple things. Number one is that you need a person in your life that you can confess stuff to, and if you don't, then be a patient of ours, and you can come and talk to me and Dr. Josh and Jessica and Kristen and Teresa, everybody here at the office, and share your heart. Because if you don't, then you're going to be lost. And so confession's a big thing. Accountability is a big thing. Hey, what are you doing? Did you exercise? You know, I talked to a patient today. She's been here for 30 days, and she's not really doing all her stuff that she's supposed to be doing. And so she got called out today, not in a mean way. Hey, are you doing your stuff that you're supposed to be doing at home? No. Why not? And it was an excuse. And so today we're shoving those aside and allowing ourselves the grace and the mercy to continue to run this race that we're running. No purpose. What is your calling in life? There's a reason that you want to be healthy. Even if it's just, I serve Jesus, that's my purpose. Well, your body's a holy temple that the Holy Spirit lives in. And that's a good reason to take care of it because Jesus is in there, and honor him with your body. Not knowing the stats. Dude. Well, here's the stats. Americans take 80% of the world's drugs at 5% of the world's population. The citizens of Canada average 74 prescriptions overall, and the Americans take 80% of the world's, not just medications, but painkillers. 118 million antidepressants every single year in America. We're so depressed, man, but why? Nearly half of all Americans die from heart disease and cancer. 25,000 people are killed in the hospital by hospital error each year. That's just in Canada. In America, 200,000 people died this year because of medical mistakes. And so you shouldn't have been there in the first place. We love you guys. We want to serve you, but you got to know who you are and what your purpose is. Your purpose, you have a higher calling on your life. And that means you got to steward over your money, your time, and your health. Yep. And last one. It's back to the family, but maybe not what you're thinking. There's a lot of people out there, and there's a lot of couples out there that you want your children to do the best of the best of the best of the best. And you spend so much time and effort specifically taking care of your kids and taking care of their basketball, football, going to soccer, going to this club, going to that club, and going to this club, that, yeah, your excuse is time, but really your excuse is actually your children. And the truth is that just like you should be taking care of your health, you're a steward over their health too. And when you are eating bad and not taking care of your health, your kids are eating bad and not taking care of their health. And one of the biggest burdens that we have at Victory Health Center is children are sick more than ever today, and they don't deserve it. And you know whose result that is and whose fault that is? It's mom and dad. 10 excuses, that's actually 11 excuses on why to take care of your health. I hope you guys are having a great December. We're going to keep on doing these Facebook Live posts. We love you guys. If you have any questions about who we are or what we do, go to victoryhealthcenter.com. Click on the About Me or About Us. That's got me and my personal story here. But all our staff members have a little bit of a personal story. All of our patients, we have a community of people that want to serve you and want to help you with your health. And so if you want that, we want to serve you. We love you guys. Have a great week. And we'll see you either next week or in a couple weeks. Bye.